your girl Jungle Naps, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what a typical wash day is for me. So there's a little bit of a twist today. I'm going to be using two new products that I picked up at the beauty supply store. The first one is the Alake Naturals Lemongrass Leave-In Conditioner. I've heard some good things, but I want to try it out on my type 4 hair and see what kind of results I get. So you guys will get a first impressions of this. And the second one that I'll be using is Shea Moisture's 100% pure flaxseed oil. Now I've tried flaxseed gel and it was just alright, but what I love about this is that it's moisturizing and it does say that it blocks humidity, pollution, and shields hair and skin from environmental aggressors. So I'm going to see how my hair responds to this, and then depending on the results of what I think about those two products, you guys can see if it's something that you would like to try out yourself. So before we jump into my routine, please be sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and if you find this helpful, give it a big thumbs up. All right, let's get started. All right, so first up, I'm gonna detangle. Now I usually spend about a good hour doing this. It's very, very crucial. And then I divide my hair into 4 sections, and this is just to make washing a whole lot easier. So I'm gonna use my shampoo, the Biotin shampoo from Jason, and I use a whole bunch. I'll link some videos down below in the description box. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and use my scalp massager. I love this stuff. It's so good for loosening buildup, dirt, debris. And now I'm going to go ahead and do a protein treatment. I do this about, like once a month at least. It's very important to find a balance between moisture and protein. So now I'm just gonna sit under the dryer for about 30 minutes, low heat, and then I'm gonna rinse that out. So to dry my hair, I just use a regular old cotton t-shirt and I pin it up, and I usually just, watch TV, watch YouTube videos while I'm doing that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take out the clips and take off the t-shirt. And this about gets my hair just to damp. And this is perfect because I like to add product like leave-in and all that stuff when my hair is damp. So now I'm just going ahead and I'm adding in that Alake Naturals leave-in. And I started off spraying that in. First of all, it smells amazing. It's just bomb.com. But then you'll see later, I actually decided it was best to put it in my hands and then rub it and use the praying hands motion to just kind of evenly distribute that. And I found out that was way faster, but I do love this stuff. So now I'm going in with that flaxseed oil. And I'm following the lock method. So I'm just sealing in that moisture from the water and the leave-in, evenly distributing that. If you have, ends that are just a little bit weaker, which let's face it, everybody does, please focus on that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add my styling cream. This is the Eden Body Works, and I just love this stuff. It's humidity proof, makes my twists out amazing, and I am not shy with that stuff because my hair is very thick and it can take quite a bit of product. So next on, let's move to twists, and I just skipped through this part because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. So I usually do regular twists around my head, and then I do flat twists right in the front because I feel like it just frames my face better. And once I'm done with all those twists, I just kind of flat twist all those together into 2 sections. So kind of think of just like pigtails, but with twists, if that makes sense. And this is how I'm going to stretch my hair. So keep in mind it's still a little bit damp. And you don't have to twist all the way to the end. You can just kind of leave the ends. We're gonna deal with that right now. And we're gonna add those perm rods. And this is just gonna make sure that the ends turn out curly instead of frizzy, so you get a little bit more of a polished look. And I'm gonna do that on the other side as well. And now it's time to pin them. So I'm just gonna stretch them to the opposite side and pin them with bobby pins. And usually, guys, sometimes I'll even rock this look minus the perm rods for a couple days if I'm lazy. But I do always take care of my edges, especially before bed. I find that it helps just to smooth them out, and then you tie your satin scarf, and then it turns out really nice the next day. So here I am, taking out those twists. And then I usually like to pin the front away from my face because I just can't stand hair in my face. It bothers me. And this is the final look, what I usually wear week in and week out. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please do not forget to check out my last video. Follow me. I'm on Snapchat. Come holler at your girl. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm everywhere.